Good morning, students. Today we have to start with the last chapter of your first term portion, that is hygiene. Hygiene, a key to healthy life. So, in the present scenario, you are very much aware about hygiene. You have seen the uh, prospects in which you have to maintain hygiene and to keep yourself healthy. So, let's start with this chapter, that is health and hygiene. So, what is health? Health is a state of complete physical, mental, social well being. So, when a person is physically fit, mentally fit, and socially fit, then that person is said to be healthy. It does not simply mean that the absence of disease or infirmity means health. Health is a state of complete physical fitness, mental fitness, social fitness, and not only merely the absence of diseases. And what is hygiene? Hygiene is the way to maintain a good health by the help of cleanliness. So, hygiene is the way of cleanliness to maintain good health. So, hygiene is a series of practices performed to preserve health, and WHO defines hygiene as the conditions and the practices which helps to maintain health and prevent the spread of diseases is known as hygiene. So, practice of cleanliness, simply we can say the practice of cleanliness to maintain good health is known as hygiene. Okay, so what are the two ways of maintaining hygiene? So, in the present scenario, you are observing both the personal as well as the social hygiene. So, when the practice of cleanliness is maintained at an individual level, it is known as personal hygiene, and when the hygiene is maintained at the society level, at the community level, then it is known as social hygiene. Then, what are the major aspects of personal hygiene? These are cleanliness, physical exercise, rest and sleep, and healthy habits. So, we will discuss one by one every day. Okay, so let's start with cleanliness. So, here cleanliness with respect to the hands and skin. So, when we are talking about skin, we must have a daily bath, and daily bath we must have to clean ourselves during bathing process. Okay, and in this bathing process we need to clean basically the parts of the body like arms, legs, toes, folds of the skin, clefts. Okay, when we have to talk about the hands, right now we are very much concerned about the cleanliness of the hands in this COVID-19 situation. So, when you are touching various objects, whatever microorganisms are present on those objects, they get stick to your hands. It may be the public transportation, door handles, pets, domestic animals, tools, machinery in the workshop, coins, currency notes, seats, furniture. Okay, so these bacteria, viruses, or other microorganisms, they may get into your hands. So that is why before eating you must keep your hands clean by the hand wash or by the sanitizers. Okay, then after the toilets also you must wash your hands properly, and skin cleanness is maintained by bathing. Okay, so bathing opens the sweat pores, cleans our body. Okay, keeps our body free from germs, and it also removes the odor, bad odor or smell from our body. So particular attention must be given while bathing, that is cleansing and drying of the various clefts of the body, folds of the skin, arms and legs and toes. Now the undergarments and handkerchief should be washed on a daily basis. Okay, and it must be done by your own. Okay, then next is hair. hair must be combed properly, hair must be cleaned properly, hair must be washed properly, hair must be kept healthy and free from parasites like lice. Then teeth, you must you must brush your teeth twice a day, that is before going to bed and after getting up in the morning. Then mouth should be rinsed after each and every meal, and after each and every meal it is, if you are eating too much of sweets, chocolates, then caries and infections can be there. So that is why you must clean your teeth after eating sweets, especially the chocolates. Then we must breathe by nose. Why it is said that we must breathe by nose? Because in the nose we are having the different filtering agents like the hair present in the nose, the mucus gland present in the nose, the ciliated columnar epithelium present in the inner lining of the trachea. So these acts as the filtering, or you can say these removes the impurity from the inhaled air. But when you breathe by your mouth, then anything can go inside your body. So that is why we must breathe by nose, not by mouth. So it may come in the reasoning based question. Okay, why we must breathe by nose? Because in the nose we are having the different agents which filters the impurities from the inhaled air. Okay, then one should blow the nose into a handkerchief. So that is why you are very much aware nowadays we are using mask. So it is just the substitute of handkerchief, and we must blow the nose into handkerchief, and that is maintaining the community hygiene too. Okay, then eyes must also be cleaned, washed with clear water and cold water. Okay, then what are the two infectious disease caused in eye? That is trachoma and conjunctivitis. Okay, then how we can maintain the hygiene of the eyes? We must not share our personal towels, okay, within the same family also. And if you are applying the kajal or the soot, then that kajal stick also must not be shared. Then ears must also be kept clean, because in the ears we are having the ceruminous gland which secretes wax. So with the soft and moist swab only we must clean our ears. Otherwise point and sharp ends may harm or may rupture your eardrum. So you may face the problem of hear loss. So that is why we must use a soft and moist swab for cleaning our ears. So now you have to write down your homework for today. Your homework is to write down the definition of health. Then you have to write down the definition of hygiene. Then you will write down the major aspects of personal. Then you will have to write down the definition of or difference between the personal and social hygiene. Okay. Then why we need to clean our hands. Okay. Then the next question, which type of parasite is found in hair? Okay. Then why we must breathe by nose, not by mouth? Okay. Then why we must use soft and moist swab for cleaning our ears? So this is all for today. I hope you must have understood. Thank you everyone. Those who have not yet subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel, because it is not costing anything. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe. So as soon the video will get uploaded, you will get the notification of it. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.